Hi everyone, I'm David,
And I'm Rhonda.
and welcome to a new episode of Essential Marketing, where our mission is to provide helpful tips and tricks to anybody who's interested in marketing. And Rhonda has now been with us for about 3 months?
Give or take.
Yeah, about 3 months, and is doing a phenomenal job. Even after 3 weeks, I've had customers call and say, wow, what did you guys do? Like, my creative is so much better. So we're really happy to have Rhonda on the team. And in this episode, I thought, why not do sort of a review, a 3-month review on essential marketing, right? Where I'm going to be providing feedback to Rhonda of the things that she's done well. No, we're not going to do that. But I thought it would be helpful for everybody here to hear from somebody now at the 90-day mark that has helped out with SEO, helped out with social media, helped out with performance tracking. Like, what are maybe some things that stand out to you where you're like, wow, like this is really, really powerful for marketing?
Yeah, so I am an English major, so I thought that I knew how to write, and I do, but I think writing for SEO has been such a huge learning experience. Just like all of the tools and all of the strategies that we have for writing for search engine optimization. Say that 5 times fast. To get websites to get picked up by Google. I think like one of the first stats I learned that blew my mind was that 60% of a website's traffic and leads come through the organic search results.
Yeah.
So people are skipping right past the ads. Like if you've ever searched for something on Google, I'm sure you don't want to look at the ads. You don't want to look at the map. You want to see what's ranking at the top organically. And so getting a website to rank in those top results of organic search results is so crucial. And we do that through optimizing these SEO tools. So
yeah.
Fascinating to me.
Yeah. And it's something that that we've heard several times from people that are journalists or they're really good writers. And one thing that we pride ourselves with is really being data driven.
Right.
And so maybe let's go a little bit deeper there for people. Let's maybe there's some English majors. I'm sure that you have your friends are watching right now,
I'm sure that
right? And so let's unpack that a little bit. Let's maybe talk about a tool and sort of the data that can be made available that will influence how you write content so it can rank on Google.
Yeah, so I think Google AdWords is really invaluable. You're able to enter, kind of any search term, and they will run it through Google and all of their algorithms, and then they'll give you some data about, how high the search volume is for that word, and even in a specific area that you choose. And so that's really helpful for figuring out what's the best word to use when you're writing content, because there could be different variations. So we could have realtor versus real estate agent. Which one is going to have the highest volume? Which one is going to have the highest profitability? That's really key. So just getting really specific with that tool, I think, has been really, really helpful.
Yeah, and it's really a great intersection. Why we love Rhonda so much is she is phenomenal at writing. She'll be able to write a piece of content that takes me, takes her 15 minutes, it takes me 15 hours to write, okay? And then, but being able to couple that with sort of the data and then leveraging that so that we know which keywords do we want to put in here so that we can actually drive traffic. Because at the end of the day, if you're putting in the effort to write the content, there's nothing more satisfying than to get in front of more eyeballs and for people to take action. Right? So, okay, so that's one, SEO. Anything else that kind of stood out to you over the last 3 months?
Yeah, I think that, I feel like coming into this group or into this team, I feel like I was already pretty strong in my social media skill set, but I think even just through helping our clients' accounts grow and helping our own social media grow. I've learned so much just through experience and just through seeing what kind of content people really respond to, and then also using the tools that we have for boosting and targeting through social media, and how much that engagement can really, ultimately make a difference for a client.
Yeah, that's right. And so, as I kind of led in with, immediately after 3 weeks, some of our customers, especially on the social media side, said, "Wow, this is so much better. What's going on, right?" And but we're very, very numbers driven, and so one thing that Rhonda helps our customers' accounts with is also tracking their performance. And there's all sorts of metrics that you can use. But maybe Rhonda, do you mind sharing a little bit, how do we track the performance?
Right. Yeah, so for one of our clients, it's a kind of a family fun center entertainment venue. So that's a really big one where we want to try to track their social media engagement, because that is what's telling us that people are seeing that content and seeing that client on their social media feeds, is through likes and shares and comments, and that's sort of showing us that we're being successful at creating the awareness for this client that will then translate into leads for them, and phone calls and visits and people giving them money. So
that's right. Yeah. And so, with this particular customer, it's not that easy to track performance, because ideally we're tracking ticket sales, we're tracking number of leads and that type of thing. But whenever you have a situation where the sale happens in the store, then it gets a little fuzzy, right? But we see a direct correlation of sort of the social media engagement, likes, comments, tags, shares, to phone calls, which we track, and then ultimately to the number of sales and admissions this particular family fun center has. So, Rhonda, anything else for mom or?
We have a lot of donuts. That's the big takeaway here. We have a lot of donuts.
That's right. So, but if you guys are interested in learning more about search engine optimization, some of the tools that Rhonda has shared about, and then also even social media, and maybe even seeing some of the creative or how we measure performance and that kind of thing, give us a shout out. We're an open book. The whole purpose of this channel is to be able to have dialogue and conversations with people. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you guys in the future. Take care and bye.